But uh, for the past, I can kind of understand turning into some type of that's that spiritual power. You know what I'm saying? It's like Incredible Hulk. You know what I'm saying? Then you calm down, cause I see it. It flares up in my veins like that right now. I feel it. It's something inside my arm expanding and it's making the my skin stretch, man. But anyway, I go to I go to the bushes to pee, man, and I'm about to cry, man. And I hear a demon say, "He ought to be happy." They sound like regular voices, y'all. It's like people talking in the background, and them bitches be talking shit. The worst thing can happen to you when you are a targeted individual is you have rabbit ears, and that's how I was early on. If you get these fucking demons your attention, man, they're finna toy with your brain, man. Because they know shit that you trying to understand how the fuck they know that. Because they're in the spirit world. You can see everything. You can see everything in the spirit world. Anyway, uh, yeah, I walked home, man. Literally cried. Because I kind of like got the fuck on after that. Matter of fact, I ain't walked home, I drove home. I was in my van. But we was at a park in Acres Home. I ain't never really talked to that cat no more after that. But I know the nigga had to be an agent, man. Because they tell you a little shit to see what the information they can get out of you. Well, anyway, I'm just letting you know about my targeting, man. So when I got to Houston, man, it was intensified. You know, it intensified. I can remember a time being in my house and I can hear a woman outside. And the crazy part about this time, I look outside and actually see somebody. She looked like just an old crazy lady. Probably was an angel. An old crazy homeless lady. But this what you heard. Where y'all at, man? We need y'all. Where the prophets at? I'm in the house. I can hear this shit and she's saying that shit and I'm going further in the corner. I'm like, man, this shit here is fucking crazy. I'm hearing shit. But I had the balls. I'm like, this shit too loud and clear. I'm going, look. I go look, sure enough, somebody was out there, right? Downstairs, damn near under my window, throwing slangs at me. We need y'all. Man, my targeting was bad in Houston, man. So after being out there a year and a half, I dipped back to Louisiana. So now I'm going in circles, right? Well, when I get here, because I had left here with my tail between my legs, to be honest with you. I had went through the fiery trial, and I was still being targeted. They still getting off on me, but just knowledge is so much power, man. You know, knowing. And everything I go through, I'm just finding out more and more information. I know who Jezebel is, and she wear a ring. It looked like a fucking cockroach. That's what it looked like to me. It looked like one, one of those things that was on Silence of the Lamb that they found in the lady mouth. A cocoon type of fucking. It's, it's oval shaped, but a little. It's longer than it is wide. You know, it's not evenly oval shaped. She wear a ring like that. That's Jezebel. Anyway, I don't want to get off track because I'm going somewhere. My target was heavy in Houston, man. So I came back out here for personal reasons, which is kind of fucked up, but you know, it is what it is. It's all personal to me. It's not business. This is fucking personal to me, very personal. Anyway, uh, so I get back out here and I'm assuming that, things had been blowed over from when the way I left, the condition I left in, and Walmart fucked me over on some bullshit. It was a lot of that, man. Walmart gang stalked the fuck out of me, man. They got portals in them motherfucker, man. I worked there. Wouldn't it be ironic? Yeah. Well, anyway, I get back out here, and once again, I done relocated, and I'm thinking this shit, cause I'm thinking, man, this targeting is going to eventually, I'm not thinking this is for life, and it's going to only intensify from the time I found out in 2017. Okay. Well, anyway, I get out here. I go by uh, a friend's house, a female friend. Okay. And it was one of my partner's baby mama. One of my partners from the G, from up north, Chicago. Well, anyway, I go to her house. We have a few drinks. We smoking, and not on no type of shit like that. She was on a spiritual level. Okay, that's what I say, man. You always get. This is how people get in. Anytime you're dealing with an agent or a messenger, whether left hand or right hand, because this woman was a left hand messenger. You see what I'm saying? Man, these folks done declared war on me, man. Ain't that a bitch? On the Saints, period. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying that predicated off of who I am. Okay? Because this woman told me this, and it's all coming to fruition. The more the veil is being lifted, I'm like, no, man, that's too big. This shit, the first time was easy compared to this one. You got 1,000 moving Goliaths with intelligence. They not stupid enough to stand in front of you and mock like a big dummy. They learn from their mistakes. They done mutated like a fucking virus. It is many of them. Antichrist. Goliaths. And they play guerrilla warfare. Big as you scary like a bitch. You know? You don't want to come out and just fight like last time. I'm still a little nigga. Anyway, so I get out here. I'm thinking, I done turned a little page, and I got my own common personal interest. I'm excited about that. That shit just gotta work in. Hey man, I'm spoiled like that, okay? And I'm not talking shit. Cause I done got. You ever had the sun shine directly on you? Happened to me twice. Intelligence in that light. The second time a beating came with that. A real ass whipping. Chastisement. Because I had cursed holy angels. Man, I'm pouring FU signs. And ironically, I had just got back out here. They go with the story. I get back out here because the satellites, man, they was following me, man. Some of them are satellites, some of them are chariots, okay? Well, anyway, yeah, he done did something. Satan shoes, I heard. Whatever, man. It's going down, man. And it's really time for me to open this can of whip ass. That's sad. Don't want to fight. I wish you would just, wish y'all just do what's right. Well, anyway, I get out here, and I'm going to skip the part about the ass whip. I was pointing FU signs at what I perceived to be a satellite. Now, I had never done this. Now, I done seen this thing following me since 2018. I done noticed it, okay? Wherever I go. Wherever I go. See what I'm saying? So now when I get back out here and I see it still following me, man, you followed me to Houston from out here. Now you following me back out here. And it's just blatant now because I'm waking up. So I get to pointing FU signs, grabbing my crotch. I'm really letting this thing know I see it. And all I could see is flames shooting from under it. And it would look like it was coming close. And I'm like, come on, mother effers. I messed up when I did that, y'all. There wasn't no satellite. So I got a visitation about 3 days later. Sunlight. Well, anyway, I go to this female house. On the way out here, I'm saying, man, I'm gonna need confirmation, man. If these things, because knowledge increases daily. If the Most High wanted to for you, just through discernment, man. And I go to this female house, and we get to drinking, and she was talking about God, and she was talking about the clouds and weird things. So these types of things get me talking, you know what I'm saying? But that just be a part of the rules to get you in. So we have some drinks, and she said something just out of the milk, because she was throwing little hints at me, but then she had like regular world conversation mixed in with that, and she'll just blurt out some shit and then go back to some world shit. Real agent type of shit, man. It's shit like, man, people, bro. I'm on TV right now. I know that. Okay? Anyway. What the fuck I'm gonna show my face for? They already watching it. Scared to death. Anyway, she say she said, yeah, you was looking for confirmation. She said, I don't care if my daddy get mad at me. You that nigga. You the shit. Now, when she said this to me, the average mind and a righteous mind, some, ain't nothing wrong with wanting what you work for. They would have took that with a smile maybe and as appreciation, which it was a great message. But I'm trying to get away from all this shit, man. Now you the second female that told me the devil was your daddy. That's knowledge on the serpent seed, see? And these people live in poverty. Man, they got children all around this bitch, y'all. I don't know how they found out, but I found out in 2017 who my daddy was. Well, 18. 2017, I found out shit was real. And until 18, I thought I was gonna die. I was scared then. Thought I was a man, an earthling. Nigga, you don't get to see the devil and live. Get tortured by demons and shit. Anointing ceremonies, liquid gold pouring on your head spiritually. So tense you can feel it physically. All kind of strange things. Nah, this ain't happening to everybody, but they don't torture people like this before they kill them. They usually just off you. And she just blurted it out. She said, I don't care if my daddy get mad at me, but you that nigga. You the shit. It took me a whole year later because I got mad. I left. Matter of fact, she left with me. We played some. I took her to go gamble somewhere at a little truck stop casino. Then I brought her home. And she said it 3 times. She said something about confirmation when we was at the little truck stop casino. Then when I dropped off, she said confirmation. And that's the 3rd time. Man, look, when when these type of supernatural things be happening to me, I don't take the information and appreciate it and gird up my loins about the shit. I'm still trying to hold on to some piece of your world with you. Cause I know this shit that man, please. So she was basically telling me in layman street terms that I was a king and not any king. See, the girl said I don't care if my daddy get mad at me, okay? I was intrigued after the fact because that shit was big. Because she told me who her daddy was, the devil. Man, they tell you shit, but they can't be direct about it. I did videos about body snatching, underground digging. Man, make me go back in my bag, man. Investigative journalists around this bitch deadly with this camera. I pointed at them with this mouthpiece. Yeah, they know. But that's the message for today because it's just things I've learned over the last month. And the targeting been tense the last month and a half. I got a visit from Jezebel, man. And I'm not going to go into. They have ways of getting messages across to who they want to get messages across to. You know? They have ways. And this shit was in December, I think. It's like 2.5 months, man, of January. Because some shit I had said in the text message about a person in the world. And it was a personal text message. That's how you know all your shit tapped. But they identified themselves. They want me to know who I am. And they declared war. And I done took some L's, man. But I've been taking them anyway. Real personal things that I don't even want to talk about. Involving crack scenes and family members. You know what I'm saying? Personal relationships. First thing she said when she came was my bitch was her bitch. And she was confiscating my bitch, which was her bitch. And she did just that. And instantly my bitch started behaving. The spirit of it started manifesting in it. Which it was always there. I was in denial. You know. All kind of shit, man. And the targeting, man, it's been tense. Interrupting streams, all that shit. They do all that. Just a tarrying message, but I'm glad I kind of broke the ice because I ain't got shit else to do, man. But and it ain't that I don't want to fight. I physically want, fucking talking, man. Shit. But it is what it is. Got something else for them too, though. Call law Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Rikakradash. Salutations to the 1/3, the sealed elect, the 144,000 saints, the elders, apostles, and the prophets of the house of David. Shalom.